Hi and welcome to MTG Managed Guru. Today we'll be looking at Battle the Horde. This is the game's day challenge. The last one is Face the Hydra, and today we will be looking at battling the Minotaurs. So this is what you'll get when you go to your game's day. You'll face a challenge deck, which is the Minotaurs deck. So a brief intro. Your hero's path has led you here to Death Bellow Canyon. It is a treacherous place on its own right, but far more dangerous are the ravenous minotaurs that stalk the canyon's caves. Withstand the tide of horns and hoofs that crashes towards you and become the hero you were meant to be. Yep, so if you manage to win the Minotaur deck, you'll get your hero card, which is the Explorer. And you can use these in your next challenge. And for this hero card, you may play an additional land on each of your turn. And yep. So this is the challenge deck. Battle the Horde. Let's open it and see what's inside. Yep, pretty neat. I think it comes with a 60 card deck for the Minotaur, and it also comes with a playmat and a play guide. So yep, this is the guide and the playmat itself, and you have a sort of a nifty poster. Yep, so if you are interested, you can go head over to your local shop and pick this up and read through yourself. But basically, what you have to do is to mill the Minotaur, and what they have is a 60 card deck, and every time you swing and hit the Minotaur, it will put that many cards into the Minotaur's graveyard, and you win if the Minotaur's deck have 0 cards left. Yep, and so let's go through some of the cards in the Battle the Horde deck. So we have our Minotaur Gore Seeker, a 3/2 Minotaur with haste, and it attacks each turn if able. Quite a number of them. We have our Minotaur Younghorn, our 2/2 creature with haste, and it attacks each turn. Next we have Morgis Chosen, our 5/4 Minotaur. It enters battlefield tapped and it attacks each turn if able. We have Phoberus Reaver, our 2/3 Minotaur with haste. And it looks like all the Minotaur creatures needs to attack each turn if able. And next we have our Reckless Minotaur, 4/1 with haste, and at the beginning of the end step, destroy Reckless Minotaur. And apart from the creatures, we have the sorceries as well. So these sorceries are played whenever the Minotaur opens it. So for this, Consuming Rage, whenever a Minotaur attacks this turn, it gets +2/+0 and destroy that creature at the end of combat. We have our Descent on the Prey, whenever a Minotaur attacks this turn, it gains first strike and it must be blocked. We have Intervention of Keranos. At the beginning of combat this turn, it deals 3 damage to each creature. We have Touch of the Horn God. Whenever a Minotaur attacks this turn, it gains Death Touch. And we have Unquenchable Fury. Each Minotaur can't be blocked this turn except by 2 or more creatures. We have artifacts now. So artifacts are stuff that gives you reward if you happen to put them into graveyard. So first we have Altar of Morgis. At the beginning of the Horde's pre-combat main phase, review an additional card from the top of the Horde's library, and the Horde casts that card. And the hero's reward for putting this into the graveyard is the Horde sacrifice 2 Minotaurs. So next is Massacre Totem. At the beginning of the Horde's pre-combat main phase, review an additional card from the top of the Horde's library, and the Horde casts that card. The hero's reward is, when this is put into graveyard, put top 7 cards of the Horde's library into his graveyard. We have Plundered Statue. At the beginning of the Horde's pre-combat main phase, review an additional card. Okay. And the hero's reward is Each player draw a card. We have Refreshing Elixir. The pre-combat main phase for the Hordes is the same. They get to draw additional card and cast it. And for the hero's reward is you gain 5 life, Vitality Slave. It looks like for all Minotaur's effect is they get to draw and cast additional card, and for the hero's reward for this is you return a creature from his or her graveyard to the battlefield. Yep, and so this is the deck itself. So let me just go through briefly on how you play the deck. And for the challenge this time round, you can get to choose either easy, medium or difficult. And for each of the difficulty, you get to start with a different number of turns each turn. So for easy, the player will get to start 3 turns ahead of the Minotaur. For medium, 2 turns, and for hard, you only get to start 1 turn ahead. Something like that. Yep, so you get to play your turn first to cast your creature to try and hit the Minotaur as hard as you can. But once the Minotaur starts, this is what you'll get. So the Minotaur will get to play 2 cards, if I'm not wrong. Yep. And whenever they card, if it is a creature spell, like this, the Minotaur gets to cast it. Okay, there's no mana cost involved, and you attack with the 2/3 creature. Whenever you review a sorcery card from the Minotaur deck, you cast it and follow the instructions. So for the first turn of Minotaur, you can see that we will attack with 1 creature, and with the sorcery it gains death touch and you hit the player. So for the player it's the same thing. You have 20 lives, and whenever your creature hits the Minotaur, the Minotaur will put that many cards into his or her graveyard. So example, if you hit the Minotaur for 5 damage, you mill 5 cards for the Minotaur, and yep, so all these cards goes into the Minotaur's graveyard. And when the library of the Minotaur deck runs out, you win the game. So let's see what happens if an artifact is being played. So example, if the top card is artifact card, if the Minotaur gets to play at the start of his turn, and when he reveals 2 cards, both are artifacts, he gets to play this card, and yep, so you reveal an additional card from the top of the Horde's deck, and you get to play it. Yep, but if you happen to attack the Minotaur for 2 damage, and as a result the Minotaur puts 2 cards from his library into graveyard, you get the hero's reward. Yep, so you get to draw a card if this artifact is put from the top of the library into the Minotaur's graveyard. And yep, so that's how you play the challenge deck for Born of the Gods, and this is Battle the Horde. So if you are interested in trying this out for your challenge, so try to head down to your local game shop and pick this up, or play with the shop owner and get your own hero card, the Explorer. Yeah, and so that's it for this episode. I hope you like this challenge deck for Born of the Gods. We'll be looking at the next challenge deck for Journey into Nyx. We have no idea what it is. Yep, so if you like to support the channel, please do hit like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.